Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, dan salam kebajikan. Now, our group will explain the concept of state science according to the philosopher Aristotle.
Hello, my name is Adam Gustaf van Segaf.
My name is Raifa Kamoranesi.
My name is Anastasia Tiffany Situngkir.
My name is Putiara Safika Isabella.
My name is Chaya Dewi Artanti.
My name is Farah Fadia Slian.
And my name is Adi Kumalatunga.
I will explain about the biography of Aristotle. Aristotle was an ancient Greek philosopher and scientist who lived between 3084 to 3022 BC. He is one of the greatest intellectual figures in Western history with a very wide range of knowledge. Aristotle mastered the science of biology, botany, chemistry, physics, metaphysics, ethics, history, logic, metaphysics, rhetoric, philosophy of mind, philosophy of science, poetry, political theory, psychology, geology, and zoology. That is why Aristotle is considered the father of science. Aristotle was born in 384 BC in Stagira, Chalcidice, northern Greece. He was born to a family of doctors. His father, Nicomachus, worked as a corn physician during the times of King Amyntas III of Macedon. Aristotle's parents are thought to have died when he was a child, and he has since been raised by his relative. When he was 17 years old, Aristotle went to Athens to study with Plato. Aristotle was Plato's most talented student, who spent 20 years as a student and teacher at Plato's academy. After Plato died in 3047 BC, Aristotle left Athens and spent 5 years in the port city of Assos, Turkey. It was here that he began research in the field of biology, zoology, and botany, as well as marrying a woman named Pythias. In 3042 BC, Aristotle was called to Macedonia by King Philip II to teach his son Alexander. Later in the day, Alexander became a famous king and was known as Alexander the Great or Alexander the Great.
Here I want to explain the origins of the country according to Aristotle. Aristotle is known as one of the most influential philosophers in Western world. Many of his writings became of the basic knowledge development of philosophy, physics, metaphysics, and politics. According to Aristotle, who was also a student of Plato, the state is a combination of families to form a large group. And a large group became a village, and a village became a country. The country was formed because humans need each other for the benefit of life.
Element of government. According to Aristotle, a good country is a country that is governed by constitution and has legal sovereign. There are three elements of constitution government, namely a government that is implemented. One, for the public interest. Two, according to law based on general provisions, not law made arbitrarily which overrides convention and the constitution. Three, based on the will of the people, not in the form of coercion or pressure carried out by a despotic government. In relation to the constitution, Aristotle said that the constitution is the arrangement of position in a country and determines what is meant by government bodies and what is the end of its society. Apart from that, the constitution is rules and the rule must govern the country according to these rules.
Regarding the type of state forms, Aristotle distinguished three types of forms. Then each type was further divided into two types. First, the government of the country is only held by one person, namely a monarchy, aimed at the public interest, and tyranny aimed at the interest of the ruler himself. The second, the government of the country is held by a few people, so only small group. In fact, state power is centralized but not in the hands of the one person, but in the one or body consisting of several people. Namely, the government of the country is held by a few people and its nature is good. Because the government is aimed at the public interest, it is called aristocracy, and the government of the country is held by several people, but its nature is bad because the government is only for the benefit of the government holder himself. It's called an oligarchy. And the last, the government of the country is held by the people, namely first held by the people who prioritize the general interest is called a republic. Secondly, even though it is held by the people, in practice, the government is held by certain people, which is called democracy.
The purpose of the country. According to Aristotle, the goal of the state is the perfection of the human being as a member of society. While here, the priority is society because human happiness depends on the happiness of the community. So, in short, the purpose of the state is the public interest.
Now we turn to the function of state. Aristotle believed that the state should provide education that is designed to promote the development of virtues such as courage, wisdom, and justice. This education would teach citizens how to act in accordance with reason and how to develop habits of character that would promote the common good. Aristotle also emphasized the importance of practical wisdom in politics. He believed that leaders should possess practical wisdom, which is the ability to make good judgments about what actions are required in specific situations.
One of Aristotle's famous talks was about philosophy. The division of philosophy according to Aristotle is logica, theoretical philosophy, practical philosophy, pure philosophy. Aristotle's philosophy is naturalistic because of its empirical nature. Naturalistically, he further believes that the universe consists of a hierarchy of its essence.